West Virginia.
I kicked off the week with a 9 till 5 tutorial for my upcoming actuarial exams. Tutorials are run online with a little chat box to communicate with the tutor and your course mates, and it turns out my tutor had come across my YouTube channel. I sat in my friend's back garden during my break. I decided to work at their house on this day just for a change of scene. Shout out to Will for lending me his desk. After my tutorial ended, I popped to Sainsbury's for some food shopping. Then I grabbed some food with my friends for the evening, a Nanamex burrito outside Senate House. On the way back, we passed Van of Life. What a throwback.
Hi everyone, I'm in the loo. I have, as you might want to hear, I've kind of got some friends with me in the loo, you know, just casually. And we're playing sardines, which you might recall from previous years of playing sardines.
What are you doing? I'm just chilling. Is everyone actually in here, or are you just chilling here? No, I'm just chilling. Oh, you're there. And then someone in here, I guess? You're in here.
We're just playing the last round, and I'm the last one to be let out to go hunting. Yes, I'm 22 and still playing sardines. Fantastic game. If you don't know the rules, one person hides, and then you all go out one by one to find them. When you find them, you hide with them. Hours of fun, and it's a whole new house I've never been in before to play in.
Hey everyone, just got back in. Just sat and chatted with my friends for a lot of the evening. We obviously went out and grabbed a Nanamex, had a burrito sitting in front of King's Chapel and Senate House. I had a tutorial today which was just studying for the day with one of the ACTED tutors speaking at us and giving us questions. Basically a crash course in my next actuarial exam content. I also had a quick call with one of my colleagues at lunchtime today because the data's looking slightly different for one of my projects and I've got to process that tomorrow morning. And it's looking like it's going to be all go tomorrow. And I'm going to be working back here in my Airbnb accommodation tomorrow. It was nice working in my friend's house for a day and to see them at lunchtime, get a change of scene and basically be there as soon as I finished at 5. It was fun times, but it's a lot less easy to get distracted in my Airbnb accommodation, and I cannot get distracted tomorrow. Like there's too much urgent work that needs doing. It's not such a drag working in the day as I thought it could be. A fair few of my other friends are all working at the moment too, whether that be in jobs or internships, and there's actually plenty of times to see my friends in the evenings too. And I have got annual leave coming up next month. Don't worry guys, I am treating myself to some annual leave.
Hello again. I swear I am in exactly the same position as I was in when I spoke to you yesterday evening, but I've just been doing my laundry. Look at all these clean clothes. The only trouble is here I do not have any clothes dryer or clothes airer, and I've only got one chair that I'm using to work, so I really don't know where to hang my stuff. Whew, this washing machine is hot. Here we have it, the washing machine. Second load done. That is laundry ticked off the list. This is some of the stuff I washed earlier. I think I'm just gonna have to hang over the top of here and hope for the best. I've come for afternoon tea, which is not a regular occurrence for me.
Tea's just not a regular occurrence.
No, I did say it was glorified hot water in the past. I might take it back afterwards, I'll let you know. everybody. So I haven't spoken to you properly in a few days, but you will have seen that I went out for afternoon tea yesterday, which was so nice. It was just the girls, and went to Six, which is a hotel spa restaurant in Cambridge. It's quite well known for its rooftop bar, but they do afternoon tea. We had finger sandwiches, cucumber, smoked salmon, coronation chicken, egg mayonnaise, scones with jam and cream, even though I don't like cream, so I just had scones and jam. Then lots of little cakes, and I had an English breakfast tea because I always go for coffee, and I just wanted to change things up for once. And as I was out for afternoon tea, it made sense to get tea. So that was the excitement of yesterday. I did end up working quite late yesterday because I was out for a couple of hours in the afternoon at afternoon tea, so I had to start early, finish late to make up the hours, but it was worth it. I've never eaten out so much in such a short space of time ever. I do feel like I'm on holiday, even though I'm working during the day. This weekend we're doing a fake May ball. May balls are what I used to do when I was at university, the big balls at the end of the year, the all-nighter events that were organised by college, and there was entertainment and drinks and just party all night. And obviously they're not going ahead this year because of the pandemic, but we are just hosting our own mini May ball for our little group of friends, and that is going to be this Saturday night. Also, work is getting pretty hectic, like this week of all weeks. I'm on a few different projects at once, and they're all pulling me in different directions.
Hi vlog, so I am down Malcolm Street today in my friend's house. I have finished work for the week, filled out my timesheet. We have been making plans this evening of shopping that we need for fake May ball tomorrow. I think it needs a better name than fake May ball, because fake May ball just doesn't make it sound that exciting, and it's actually probably going to be better than an actual May ball.
Sleigh ball.
Yeah, sleigh ball. Oh, yeah, sorry about that.
I don't need that. Just call it a real May ball.
My tripod's also in your room.
Do you want to go and get that?
Yeah. Will has just arrived home. Possibility of a Tesco trip this evening. It has been raining. It was pouring with rain when I cycled over here, which was very nice. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We are being very loud.
Yeah. I'm going to have to add subtitles. You say you're not sorry.
Oh, I'm on season 5 now, by the way. Pull that up.
I think this because we actually do need to
be in that lane, yeah. It's still a bus lane. As long as it's coded, you know what?
Oh, it's a moving shot.
Hello vlog, so today we have been setting up for what is going to be the best May ball of all time. That is not an official May ball.
Full stop, best May ball, full stop.
So yeah, best May ball of all time, full stop. It's not the official Jesus May ball, it is the Malcolm 6 May ball. I'll give you a teaser of what's to come, I guess. So we've got a meal booked, and everyone's gonna get dressed up in black tie dresses. There's a queue area, which I am in charge of, and there's still a few things I actually need to sort for that, so I'm gonna head in a moment so I have time to get ready and sort out my final queue bits. Everyone in the house has made their rooms themed, and it's going to be karaoke and space themes and a casino and a house party room. It's going to be really good, and we've been making the cocktails. This one has sours and tequila and lemon and lime, like Sprite. This one, peach schnapps, orange juice. This one, I don't know what's in it, but it tastes amazing and it tastes like a fruit pastel. This one has blue curacao and some other stuff in it, but it just looks cool because it's blue. This one, pomegranate. What is it? Whiskey with it?
Yeah, pomegranate whiskey.
Okay.
Oh, you can see everyone in the mirror.
Oh my god.
We are at the start of the 2021 Malcolm 6 May Ball Extravaganza. It's an all-nighter event,
And we are starting at Bill's, the restaurant, for a meal, and then we've got tons of food, tons of drink, and cool cocktails, and oh, I've got some lighting. Thank you very much there.
yeah, there's this thing I'll do it as well.
My part of the evening is the very start, i.e. the queue. I am sorting out ticketing and the queuing experience, which is a very key part of the Mayball experience. We have got little bite-sized bits to entertain our guests in the queue. They are Tesco spring rolls. They are currently cooking. I'm just about to get them out the oven. I've got wristbands and a very helpful bouncer, Victoria, who is going to help me make sure that everyone's got their e-tickets and scan the QR codes. So
Behind me is the queuing area. And an Emma.
A very cold wet Emma.
We have more guests expected any second now. Oh.
Not belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home.
Everyone is in.
I'm out. I would like to hold.
25.
Yeah. These big money bags over there.
You've got loads to spare.
Wait,
Yeah, okay, I'm coming.
right, 140 all in.
hello, I just got back into my accommodation after Mayball, the Malcolm 6 Mayball. It was actually really fun and like such a good idea. I'm so glad we did that. We literally covered all of the stuff we normally do in an actual Mayball. Probably had just as much fun and it was at a fraction of the price. So really, who's laughing now? It is a shame they cancelled the actual Mayball. The actual Mayball was supposed to be this Monday and we all did have tickets, but we did our own thing. I'm now very tired. It is almost 6 o'clock. And I have plans for today, I guess, it's not really tomorrow. I have plans for today, Sunday, at 5 p.m, catching up with some of my friends from the boat club, my Cox friends. Oh my gosh, it's like 6 o'clock now. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. I think I want to sleep until early afternoon. Good night, I guess, kind of. Good night at 6 a.m. Evening everyone, so I have been out today and the highlight of the day was probably seeing the Coxes and catching up with them. Hearing a lot of boaty talk on all the races that are going on next week. There's a side-by-side regatta. I did find though today that I got to my friend's house at like 12:30 for pastries and stuff. I got there, sat down, and suddenly the tiredness just hit me. Like I felt like I couldn't even engage in conversation because I was so tired. So I just had a nap, a power nap at my friend's house, and that actually revived me. It gave me enough energy to go out and socialise in the evening. Saw the Coxes, had food with the Coxes, came back to my friend's house, played some card games and chatted with them, and now I'm here. I definitely need to get some sleep because it's Monday tomorrow, working week.